Howdy do, boys. Howdy do, boys.
Oh my goodness. Who is this? What is up, you content hungry vultures? Did you miss me? Did you miss me how long I was away? A few weeks? A few days? Not even that. Okay, it was a few days. Hello. Hello everyone. Hello. I love the timing of I leave for, well, it was like 2 weeks, right? I leave for like 2 weeks and One Piece goes on break for, it was like a month, and now there's a new chapter next week, right? And I was thinking, at least when I'm gone, they'll get new chapters, and then that didn't happen. So you've all been deprived of so much One Piece. You've been getting the episodes. I haven't been able to catch up with the episodes yet. I stream the episodes for those who don't know. Please don't talk about them in here because I just haven't been able to watch them because I watched them with my friend and she's busy. Hence why I haven't been able to stream yet. So we will be able to watch them. But yeah, One Piece going on break while I'm also on break. All I'm saying is, have you ever seen me and Oda in the same room? That's all I'm saying. But yes, it's good to be back. It's good to see everyone. I promised myself that when I come back, I will write my new script and then I'll stream the manga like a treat for myself, right? Because I have been able to avoid the majority of spoilers. Okay, thank you for the subs, by the way. I meant to say that. Thank you so much for the subs. You can blame me for the OP drought. Also, fair warning, actually. I know I just came back. Thank you for the subs. I know I just came back, but fair warning, I am going to be away again in June because I'm going to England and New York to see friends. It's the annual Sarah catch-up with me. And also because I'm going to be in England, I have friends in New York and they said, just go to New York while you're in England. And I'm going to be so honest, guys. I'm not flying to America just for America. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way I'm just flying to America. Like, I'm not just going to be on that side of the world for America. So I said, whatever. I'll go to New York while I'm up on that half. But yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm going to laugh like a damn beast if I leave in June and Oda has another break. I hope that's not the case, but it could very possibly happen. Something to do with Pride Month, that would be funny. Also, for those who are first stream, hi everyone, I'm Mel. I do these chapter reads every time a new chapter comes out. I'm currently behind. That's why I'm reading these chapters now. And my cat is Blueberry and she's, can you see her? She's right there. She's a ball. You can't really, but she's snuggling up now because it's getting cold. She's so cute. But she's behind me today. Oda timing his breaks with my vacations. Literally. And I was like, how am I meant to stream the chapters? And then he took a break and I only missed 2 chapters. So that's awesome. But yes, it was a good holiday. I've got nothing else to say. I went away for my birthday. It was my 25th birthday, mid-20s. Let's go. Sorry, I just banged my ring on the table. But yeah, for my 25th birthday, and I went away to see the cherry blossoms in Japan because I've always wanted to see. I got this guy from Japan, if that means anything, but I've always wanted to see the cherry blossoms because my birthday tends to fall on cherry blossom week. Thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. My birthday tends to fall on cherry blossom week because my birthday is March 30th and the beginning of April tends to be cherry blossom time. End of March, beginning of April. I was so scared because I was only in Japan until the 4th of April. And they were not blooming like predicted because Japan got hit by a sudden cold spell. And I was like, oh my God, I might not see them this year. I got so lucky because they popped out on like literally the very 1st of April. They just bloomed everywhere. It was so beautiful. I was so happy to see it. And I didn't realize this. I guess no one would realize this. Being pink, right? I'm all pink because I've hit a... Sorry, I'm telling you guys this. You get to catch up with my life, okay? This is my stream. But being all pink is crazy because I've had this moment of like humanity of my free will where I'm like, I can just be pink. I'm allowed to be pink all the time. No one's going to stop me. It's like a deep-rooted, like, healing my inner child thing where I never wore pink when I was a kid because I thought it was too girly and I didn't want to be a woman. Of course, it's not true. Colors, you know, they don't have genders, guys. So I'm now indulging as an adult, going pink, pink, pink. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to be pink forever now until I get sick of it. And what I was not prepared for is people who will just take photos of you or ask to take photos of you because you are all pink, especially with the cherry blossoms. No one knew. And my friend as well. I was with my friend Coop, who's Micro Rockets on Twitter. She's a One Piece artist. I was with my friend who's also pink. She also has pink hair, short, not long like mine, but we were both pink. the amount of people who were just taking photos either with us or of us, they had no idea who we were. No one knew who we were. But like, it wasn't just like the locals within Japan. It was like everyone. It was fellow tourists were like going, oh my God, pink girls are in under the cherry blossom trees. We have to take photos with them. Yeah, it was crazy. I had two respectable Chinese gentlemen asked to take photos with me. Because I said, where are you from? And of course they said China. And I was like, oh, awesome. For some reason, specifically, I don't know why, but I guess in China it must be fun to be pink. But yeah, I got to so many people just... They either asked to take photos of me or they took sneaky photos. I don't mean that in a weird way. It was like they clearly just thought it was funny. There were pink people among pink trees. So they were doing the quick snap. And it's like, you can ask. I'm not going to say no. I'll think it's a little strange, but I'm not going to say no. But yeah, it was crazy. I felt like a mascot. And in Universal, I had someone ask to take it. I went to Universal Japan. I went to the Demon Slayer section just for a second. I'm not too into Demon Slayer, as I think everyone might know. But I went to the section and I was like, okay. I walked out and then a whole family came up to me. And the daughter apparently wanted a photo with me. She was lovely. And I was like, okay. They had no idea. I had no idea. They had no idea who I was. They just wanted pink photos. But yeah, it's insane when you have free will, guys, because people, I feel like they just think that's cool. Did I get hit by the Mario water show? I did not. Do you mean the rain? It was raining, but I didn't get hit by a water show. It wasn't summer, so there wouldn't be a water show. Not yet, anyways. Anyways, it was a good holiday, and it was a funny and fun holiday. It was a worrisome holiday for a second, but nothing went wrong. Everything was good and fine. I met many new friends over there and many old friends as well. I have some friends in Japan and they are so lovely, so it's nice to catch up. I have friends everywhere apparently. But yes, it was great and I really liked it and I had a good relaxation period. It was a good rest. I'm now back to work, and before I read the chapter, because I'm just updating you guys on everything, my next video is going to be Luffy. 100% guaranteed. This is not a joke. This is not a jape. I'm not debating you. It's going to be Luffy because I know everyone wanted him. I was going to wait till the middle of this year, but it worked out because I'm going away in the middle of this year anyway, so Luffy's next. You don't believe it. Yeah, I can understand why. I can understand why you wouldn't believe it, but it's Luffy. The script is done. It's all finished. It's ready to be recorded. This is the longest script I've written. Oh, thank you for bits. But this is the longest script I've written. It's spanning over 10k words, and it's definitely going to be over an hour long. And because of that, I need to split it into two. I have to split it into two videos. I can't, my computer cannot handle like over editing. And I know that might sound strange because I have like a 5-hour Twitch stream highlight video up, but that is just one line of edit, right? If you see my editing, it's like, because I put so many things in it, right? So it's like my computer cannot handle over an hour of an over edited video. It's not possible. That, and neither can this. This computer can't handle it either. So I need to split them up so I don't go crazy, because it's just me, guys. It's just me. I'm editing, I'm writing, I'm recording. It's all me. I don't have a team. So I have to, make it manageable. So it's going to be 2 parts. But I'm sure that's fine anyway, because it means you guys technically get double the content. So yeah, all I'm saying is it's done. It's ready to be recorded. Look forward to it. It should hopefully be, what are we now, 13th? Maybe the 20th, depending on, probably not actually. Depends how hard I work. 20th is going to be my goal. How many days is that? Wait a minute. That's just under 10 days, isn't it? 20th will be my goal. I don't think I'll hit it though, so I'll go for the 22nd or 23rd, but it will be this month. Please look forward to it. 8 days? Oh, I can probably do it in 8 days. We'll see. We'll see what kind of groove I get into. Sometimes I just go crazy. Sometimes I do not. But yes, I'm very excited for it because it's 100% going to be a milestone for me, for my channel. It's going to be the first mini series, video essay series that I have started and wrapped up in terms of the Straw Hats, because you know, that was the first series I technically started with Zoro. He was the beginning of it. Can you believe that? What did I do? I went Zoro and then I went to Sanji. Of course I fucking did. Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? So Zoro was the beginning of it, and now Luffy's going to be the ending of it. That's kind of fitting in my opinion. But it's both scary and it's both exciting because I want to do more things, like One Piece related, of course. I want to do a lot more things One Piece related, but anytime we do something One Piece related right now, it's where's the Luffy video? I don't tend to give it to peer pressure. It's just that I can feel everyone just really, really, really wants it. So I'm doing it because I also want to do it. I think we've hit a good point with Luffy where I can talk about him now. I'm so happy that I've waited for the development of Gear 5 and for Oda's comments, sorry, motorbike, and for Oda's comments on Gear 5 so I can make the Luffy video. So I'm excited. I'm very excited to share it and see everyone's opinions on it. And that's... Thank you for the sub. But yeah. I got okay. So before I begin the chapter, let's actually start the chapter. All right, you're all here for the chapter. You don't care about me. Sorry, I didn't mean that in a demeaning way. I'm just saying that. But gosh, what was I saying? I got spoiled for one thing, and you want to know why I got spoiled for it? I was in the fucking Zoro-san tag. I was in the Zoro Sanji tag on Tumblr, and I got spoiled for it. And I didn't say anything, but I was thinking, look, I'll read it, but I'll say it. Oda does this thing where I think he's going to do something, and then he just does something better than I think he's going to do, and it makes me crazy. And that panel, those panels that I saw, I could not believe it. So we'll talk about it once I read it, but it's crazy. Anyways, let's actually get into it. What a dumb way to get spoiled. I know. I was like, are you actually kidding me? Of all ways to get spoiled, it's because I was in a ship tag. That is so lame. That's the saddest way to get spoiled. Anyways. So chapter 1110, 1110, and chapter 1111, Make a Wish, are the two that I haven't read. I am now going to be reading chapter 1110, called Starfall, and I'm already looking at the cover art, and not the cover art, whatever it's called, the front art, this, and I'm loving it because I love Yamato and Momo as buddies, you know. Ogre Child Yamato, Ogre, that's right. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 2. That's such a mouthful. I want to travel throughout Wano like Odin did. Oh my god, are we going to see Yamato's travels through Wano now? Good. A lot of people were actually asking of that, I remember, or wanting that, so I'm glad we're going to be seeing that. Is this a story or an art? It's got to be a short story, right? Well, I'll find out in the next chapter. Anyways, it's a cover story. Good. Anyways. Alright, where did we leave off? That's old man was summoning other old man, I think. Alright.
Howdy do, boys.
Okay, island exploding. What in the... Isn't that what happened when Saint Saturn disembarked earlier? I'm worried about the others. There's not much text, but things are happening. Giants, arrows, okay. Sacred Mary, I'm sorry, still can't say it, Mary Jo. Sacred Mary Jo. What is that? What is that, Stella? Chamber of Power. Why, it's the dream of all mankind. Vega coffee? One little speck of this stuff dropped in water and you've instantly got nice warm coffee. How many minutes left? It's not like we're on a strict timer. Let's wait 7 minutes or so. Ooh. What the? And then we'll begin. Not that anyone will be close enough to stop us if they wished. Oh my god, he's making it look like Berserk. Scary creatures. So he's not summoning old men, he's summoning creatures. Are these creatures gonna be like the creatures the other old men are? I see a rhino, I see a unicorn. I think that's a phoenix? I don't know what that is. It looks like a slug. I don't know, but they're scary. I'm trying to figure out what the theme is here, but of course it's animal themed, but I'm trying to figure out like the meaning of the animals here. Are they like mist? But these are scorpion. I don't know. I was going to say, I like how this time scenario is reversed. Nino, I am not reading all that. You're staying in the basement or the attic, whatever you're stuck in. I don't remember. But thank you for the sub. It's Japanese and Chinese mythological creatures. Ah, scorpion. Wait, he's not a scorpion. He's a is he a scorpion? I don't know now. Sorry. Yokai. That makes sense. What was I saying? I do like this theme of it being why have I gone so like ultra red? What's going on here? Anyways, I do like the theme of they're on a timed event like they were with Alabaster and Dressrosa and Fishman. I think those were the main 3 timed events. Water 7 was another one. 4 timed events. But instead it's flipped and the other side has to get to Luffy first to stop it. I like the twist of that. I just said I want another one, but I gotta do it different this time. Yeah, Luffy's the big boss. Good fucking luck as well. No, it's not every arc. Skypiea didn't really do that. I mean, if you want to count timed events as the villain is going to win, I suppose. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think of like other big fights and it's like, it's essentially the villain charging up, right? And it's like, are they all timed events? I'm trying to think of like taking the land into it. Yeah, Drum Island didn't have one. The Last Stand, yeah. Anyways. Gotta get in touch. Oh, Sanji, gotta get in touch with Nami's group. There are 5 monsters now. There are 5 monsters now. Oh my god, I thought his name was Gyuk. Gyuki, Itsumare, Fengshi, Bakotsu, and Sandworm. Why is his name just Sandworm? Why do they all get awesome names and then Sandworm? That would suck. Yeah, so one of them is Chinese. Fengshi. Ooh, they look scary. Yeah, messed up. Oh, that is not a rhino. I don't know which dune. Sandworm? I don't know why. In my head, that's like Star Wars. Because didn't they have that big worm in the ground? But also in my head, it's Legend of Zelda. I don't like that they're all like wet. And like drooling. Ew. The asteroid worm, yeah. I'm sure this means something, but I do not have the literary and historical understandings to know what these mean. That's not my table. I'm sure someone will figure this out. But yeah, they're scary looking. Anyways. Why isn't the bald man Sandworm? He looks like a worm. Sorry, I've just noticed this. There's 2 bald men. I mean the one with glasses and no hair anywhere, no mustache. I feel like he should be the worm. Instead of, what's his name? Jupiter? My favorite old man. Jupiter. Don't make fun of them. I don't care about them. Oh, they are really hang on a minute. Alright, I'm getting a mix of Devilman, Oh my god, they're massive. Ooh, I'm getting a mix of like Devilman and Berserk from these guys. That really just feels like that kind of style. Especially the skull horse, that feels very Berserk. Yeah, I don't like that. They're Kaido size. Jesus. That is so the horse is terrifying. Because it's just bones. Yo. You know what I mean, right? What are these animals? Never mind, the worm's really scary looking, actually. They're so out of place and alien to One Piece, but they fit perfectly. Yeah, that's the beauty of One Piece. You can throw anything in there. And it's both out of place and makes sense to the world, but they're scary. Like, I can't recall anything this monstrous looking, I suppose. Otherworldly. They're freaky. And a tiny Luffy. The teeth are unsettling, exactly. I can't wait to see how this is animated. I wonder if they all have the same color scheme. Because that would be interesting if they did. They're demons created by Imu. Ugh. Anyways. They're scary looking. And the horse is going, nee. Never mind, he's not so scary anymore. Oh, he's turning into a man. And he's zoning in on a Kuma bot. Oh my god, he's just... That's a little bit scary. How fast did he move? Hey, I wonder which one Zoro's gonna end up fighting. Actually, knowing Oda, he probably wouldn't fight the one with the sword just to be funny. Who knows who he's gonna fight? The worm. I say, this is what I'm like, guys, I say this like, oh gosh. Oda does whatever the hell he wants. He probably won't fight this sword man because why would he make him do the predictable? Oh. But, sorry, hang on, give me a sec. Sorry, give me a sec. To get out of here. Anyways. Oda does what makes sense to him, and that is completely nonsense to us. Does he do what makes sense to him? I think he just does what's funny sometimes. Which sometimes makes no sense to anyone. Anyways. Yeah, no, it's scary, is what I'm trying to say. This is all scary. I am scared. I just saw something, an enormous horse on the shore. It's racing through them. The pacifista closest to us has shut down. Same over here. Are they getting slashed? No, it seems to be... Thank you for the sub. No, it seems to be partially frozen. Hello, Nami, Robin, etc. Come in. Nami, Robin, etc. Sorry, he's so funny. It's kind of hard to explain what's happening down here, but in short, time's up. Get away from there. Oh, why? What do you mean? Time's up. That's a scary thing to hear from Sanji. Hands on report, the fallen pacifistas are temporarily disabled due to freezing in the circuits to the brain. Someone did that for us. Someone did that for us. Now we don't have to waste our strength fighting them. Kill Bonnie now while we have the opening. Jesus Christ, that is a 12-year-old girl. Just spineless cowards, all of them. Bonnie and the Straw Hats are at the northeast shore. The pacifist's number has already been halved. It's definitely an ally's work. Just run away. A really freaky monster's flying up toward you. Escape at once. Oh wow, I didn't think we'd see them moving so soon. Sorry, I'm reading Sanji taking the lead, Sanji vice captain. I mean, I don't think that's true, but there are things, you know, we'll get into that. Anyways, I'll talk about all that later. Okay. All right. There's just a lot of destruction happening. There's a lot of destruction happening. And it's very scary. It dove under an earthworm. Sanji, this is Usopp. Listen, we'd love to get out of here, but Zoro and Jinbei aren't back yet. Brook and Lilith made it though. The ship's fine. We arrived safely, didn't we? Only because of Usopp, you fool. That is so true. Thank you, Usopp. Everyone say thank you, Usopp. I understand the urgency. Whether the fight's finished or not, I'm going to drag him back with me. Good man, Jinbei. Alright, so I thought what was going to happen was everyone had to get over to where Luffy was. But now it's become a big mum situation where they've actually decided we just need to get out of here. And now it's become they all have to hold out until they can run. So again, like, I didn't expect that to happen. I was fully expecting Zoro would pop up and be like, all right, I'm finishing this. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, his sword went flying. This is what I saw. You sense that massive Haki too, don't you? Almost makes you want to stop and look. It's all over the island. Thanks, Jinbei. We need that now. I see him. He's still fighting. Stupid Mosshead putting the entire crew in danger. He's a liability. Oh, he grabbed his sword back. Oh, that's so cool. He's so cool. 3-sword style. Hoover spot hunt. Hoover? What the hell does that mean? Vacuum spot hunt. This is what I saw on Tumblr. This is what I saw. I saw Sanji saying he's a liability. And then Zoro getting angry and taking Leopard Man out. Hoover spot hunt. It's Hoover. I know other translations use burden, but as many people said, the officials are actually more accurate to the actual words. That's not just me saying that. Many people have said that. So I'm sticking with he's a liability for now, even though there's multiple other ways you can take it. But I have things to say, but I'm saving them. I'll talk about this chapter after this chapter, and then we'll move on to the next one. Anyways. All right. Good job, Zoro's finally taken Lucci out. Congratulations. And Luffy's been eaten by an earthworm. Did you see that? I sure did. A familiar sight. He's not a man suited for dark places. Here goes. Sunsaw! Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Just like the fish. That was close. Ah, it's you guys, the giants. Gababa, it's Gababa. Gungaga, it's been too long, Straw Hat. We couldn't wait to see you again. It's so beautiful. See, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh. Alright. Man, okay. Things I have to say. The reason that because I kept saying, and if you guys watch my previous streams, I kept saying, sorry, I don't know why I'm so red. I kept saying in my previous streams, I was fully expecting Jinbei to like step in for Zoro so he could take out Lucci and then Zoro to head to the main field. But obviously that has not happened because everyone's realized we just have to get out of here. They're deciding this is not worth the risk, right? So instead, Oda has blindsided me and done something I think is incredible and has instead made it. Zoro's clearly tired, right? He's clearly tired. I'm just saying this as an objective fact. He not only fought Kaku, he then fought S-Hawk, and now he's fighting Lucci. That's a lot of work in like a few hours. He's truly working hard, right? So it's like Zoro's clearly tired, and because of that, he can't take Lucci out in the same way he probably could had his stamina, you know, been up, I suppose. So I was fully expecting, you know, Jinbe stepping in or helping him. And instead, the best thing I could have imagined has happened, because it doesn't sound real to me, is Sanji got his ass in motion and said, "Get the fuck up." Like, yes, you can absolutely take it as Sanji's being an asshole. Okay? You can take it as that. But it is undeniable he knows how to make Zoro move, because he did it before. He fucking did it during Wano when Zoro was tied up and when he needed Zoro's help during the Queen and King fight, and he said, "Get the fuck up." He knows how to make him move, and he knows Zoro has to fucking finish this because we gotta get out of here. And Lucci is dangerous. So the reason I didn't expect it is because, like, if I had come up with that, people would think I'm being biased, right? If I said, "Oh, Sanji's gonna tell him," Sanji's gonna say something that's gonna make him get up, right? People are gonna be like, "No, that's biased. You're just saying that because you're a Sanji fan and you're a Sanji Zoro fan and you're a Zoro fan, blah, blah, blah." But it fucking happened. Like, so it's like, I wasn't expecting that, because it sounds like something I would come up with if I was delusional. But it's just like, I don't know. I both was upset that I got spoiled, and I was both like, this is crazy that this is the actual outcome. Because again, Oda has done that thing where he's done something else that is better than what I could have thought of. And the thing, like, and again, yes, you can take it as Sanji being an asshole, but we always have to remember, especially when Sanji talks to men, he says things he doesn't mean. And you can either take it at surface level and he's going, "Oh, Zoro's being a liability," or you can take it as him trying to get Zoro's ass in motion. You can take it either way. The main way you can take it, and the best way you can take it, in my opinion, is Sanji full well knows what Zoro is capable of. 100%, and he full well knows Zoro needs to take Lucci out, and he knows he can. So he would not call Zoro a liability unless it was to do something, right? Or a burden, or whatever. So it's like, if you think he really means that, like, I recommend going back to all the times they've, like, fought. Because no, he never fucking means that. Anytime they rile each other up, they always are saying shit that they don't mean. They have faith in each other to win their fights. It's motivation.
Howdy do, boys.
It is the most motivating thing Sanji could say to Zoro. Imagine if he said, "You can do it, Zoro." Can you? Why though? He's never fucking been like that. He pulls out pom-poms. Yay, you can take Lucci out. Zoro would think he's fucking mocking him. Of course, the main thing he's gonna say is, "Zoro, you suck," and that's gonna make Zoro stand up. That's how they motivate each other. But yeah, but at the same time, right? Sanji's also stressed. Everyone's stressed, right? Yeah, you can't really blame him. It's just, I do remember seeing people being like, "Sanji's so mean. He's so mean." And it's like, but it worked. It made Zoro lock in, didn't it? Like, you can be as angry as Sanji as you want, but he's the one that got Zoro in motion. That's undeniable. So it's like, but what I was going to say before I go on to the next chapter is something that Japanese fans have noticed, that I somewhat failed to pick up on because things can be lost in translation, is Sanji's tone of voice, of speech, is changing lately. I semi-noticed it, but at the same time, people were calling me crazy for it, so I just kind of stopped saying anything about it. But things like Sanji saying to Jinbe, "I don't care if you're a kid or Jinbe, I will be your judge and executioner," right? Like, Sanji says strange things, but he's never that. Do you know what I mean? And the main one that Japanese fans have seemed to notice is Sanji speaking more royally. such as when he talks to Shaka when they've been locked in. Sanji says to him, release us, you insolent man. That's how it was translated in English, and I'm sure it has more meanings in what he originally says. He doesn't speak like that. He's obnoxious, right? And he's a bit of a brat, but he doesn't tend to speak like he's looking down on people. He just speaks like an asshole, but he doesn't speak like he's above you. And Japanese fans have said he's starting to speak like Boa. For Boa, that's not weird because Boa has a complex. For Sanji, that is fucking weird. And I have been saying he has been mutating. He has been. This little bits and pieces are weird. This is weird. Since when has Sanji called anyone an insolent man in that kind of tone, right? So it's not me saying this. This is what Japanese fans have picked up in terms of how he's speaking. So we can also take Sanji speaking to Zoro as he's a liability. We can also take that in a royal way, I suppose, if we want. We can also take it as maybe this is not as Sanji usually is. Maybe there's a double meaning going on here, right? Because it's like, it's one thing for Sanji to be rude to get Zoro in motion. It's another thing to use the word liability because, as someone said in the chat, it's interesting both Lucci and Sanji use the word liability. That's a bit, maybe a low blow, but that's a bit harsher than I think Sanji would be. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, on one point, this is just Sanji enough to be Sanji. On another point, it's a bit meaner than he tends to be. So I 100% this is a sign that Sanji's not normal right now. I 100% take that as a sign. Because his eyebrows are going crazy. I know it's not Sanji piece. I'm full aware. But we are seeing changes. And, you know, these things mean things. But yeah, a big click will be his cooking. Very non-normal man. Either way, that is an insane way to get Zoro to beat Lucci. I never would have guessed that. But also outside of that, scared of old men. I am scared of old men who can turn into berserk devilman type beasts. I don't like that, and I don't like that they seem to be able to just be like teleport. Because we saw in the Holy Lands that they had like the what's the word? The satanic teleporting device, whatever it's called, in the room. So we can interpret that they are there and they have been summoned. And that's terrifying that the pentagram, yeah. That's terrifying that can just pop up and they can just be somewhere. That is really scary, is that not? So long as one of them is there, I assume they can all do it. My favorite one is Jupiter, who happens to be the worm. Not because I know anything about him, but because his name is Jupiter. That's just such a funny name. But yeah, so good chapter, but there's one more to read, and that was... I am scared, but I'm also very happy Luffy's met the Giants. I'm so happy for him. I'm glad that we got a circle back and a redo of the fish that they've hit him through. The first one got there without needing another one. No, he was there physically because he was there with the Marines. Remember? They had him with them. So yeah, he was close. So I think there's an insinuation there that if one of them is there, they can make all the other ones come, but I think one of them needs to be there. Or appear, I should not say come. He can make all the other ones appear. Luffy was eaten by a dinosaur first. Eaten by dinosaur, eaten by snake. What else has he been eaten by? A fish. A whale. Anything else? Kaido. Kaido, yeah. And then he made Kaido pregnant for a little bit. Wapple. Oh, he didn't go into the whale's mouth. Bird? Bird. Nearly eaten by bird. He got chewed by bird. Shark. I think there's a trend happening here. Anyways. Inside base. Alright, I already said snake. Anyways, let's continue on to the next chapter, and then we have to wait a week. Oh, I did also see this color spread because people don't tag their color spreads. How many times do I have to say to tag your color spreads? It's part of the chapter, so you should tag it. Anyways, this color spread is very cute and I like it very much. The fries. I just like seeing Kuma and Bonnie happy. Is that controversial? And I like to see Jinbei swimming in his element. Tag the chapter for color spreads. That's what I mean. If you're gonna post the color spread, tag the chapter. Because it's part of the chapter. It's a cute color spread. Sanji's always working in the color spreads. Yeah. He lives to serve. What can he say? That's his life. What does Brooke's shirt say? It looks like it says bus. Anyways. Okay, sorry, I was reading the shirt. Oh, Abyss. Sorry, what's this one called? I didn't read it. Oh, go away. Okay, there it is. Sun Shield. Okay. There's just action. I've got nothing to read. But there is a huge bird and it's really scary. Okay, bird approaching Jinbei. What is that thing? Such preposterous hockey. Zoro, are you done? Let's go. Are you done? The whole thing. He's still standing. Oh my god. Give up. He's still standing. I'm not done yet. You have not defeated me. Zoro, are you done? Let's go. Not yet. He's still standing. So Jinbei does... Okay. Did you get him yet, Jinbei? I'll do it now. Sanji's little head in the bubble. Let's go, Zoro! You won the fight! Oh! Sanji meant Zoro, not Lucci. I thought he meant... Oh my god, I thought he meant, did you get Lucci? Like, did you get him? Did you get him yet? No, he meant, did you grab Zoro? Oh, that's funny. So in the end, I was technically right. He did, like, do the final move on Lucci to get rid of him. I am big glad. This is... I'm big happy about this because I like when Zoro needs people. I'm a big fan of Zoro needing people and getting help. So I like that. But yeah, dragging Zoro away like a cat is so funny. Let's go, Zoro. You won the fight. Zoro thrashing. It's the way you grabbed him. That's so foul. Picked him up like a child. We gotta go, buddy. The headlock, yeah. Let's go, Zoro. You won the fight. Fishman karate. Sorry about this, Rob Lucci. I'm sorry, my guy. We just gotta go. 5,000 brick chop. Man. Lucci, in my opinion, stay down. Oh god, is Lucci about to be killed? Cypher Pole, I guess Zero, Rob Lucci. Where is York? Are we scared? Yeah, that would be my reaction if I saw Big Scary Bird as well. Oh, he's just riding on Jinbear's back. That's so cute. Zoro is, I mean. Gotta hurry. Hey, what is that thing? York is still tied up in the command room on the 4th floor of Building A. Currently on the loose are the 2 who just escaped, Roronoa Zoro and Jinbear, first son of the sea. 5 other members of the Straw Hat crew and 2 Vegapunks. I like the grrr noise. Preparing to escape from the back exit of the labo phase. There are 85 other Cypher Pole agents and 4 Seraphim in the basement of the lab. Vegapunk's message resumes in 6 minutes. Hasn't it been 10? Oh my god! It's moving quick. I thought it was going to be 10 minutes, but he's counting down. Sorry, I thought it was going to be like 10 chapters per minute or something, but Oda's moving. Well done, no further questions. Wait, my partner is still gravely... I knew it! Who the hell was it that questioned me? Show yourself. I said, I think a development of Lucci could be that he cares about his co-workers. Or his friends. And I was right. I was right. Never doubt me again. I literally said, oh my... I love when I predict things. My partner is still gravely wounded in the command room. Please spare his life. That may not be possible. One does not attempt to step on insects. It simply happens. These old men need to die. Lucci, go get him. Go get your giraffe. It showed they're kind of friends in Annie's lobby. Yeah, but Lucci was definitely an uncaring, all-for-yourself guy. Like, he was like lone wolf kind of guy, and he didn't care about anyone. Now it's very clear that he cares about his team. I can't believe it's been 2 years. Good to see you, Giants, again. He's so little. And you, Straw Hat, I almost didn't recognize you. Oh my god, gay Giants! How do you know the form of that god spoken of? How do you know the form of that god spoken of in Elbaf? Luffy's like, what? But Giants, a bad combination. Look at these colossal beasts. They look like they came from Elbaf's forest. What does that mean? But we don't want to fight them, guys. We need to run away. When I do this, it means I'm scratching my lip. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry. I fucking hell. I never notice when it's a double spread. Sorry, huh? That's right, Luffy. So it's God spoken of an Elbaf. Your outfit, it pleases us. I don't know what you mean, but we can talk later. I love you, Luffy. We don't have time to fight. We need to run away. We're already aware we saw Sanji earlier. He said, if you see Luffy, tell him to run around the back of the island. Sanji's doing so much work. Sanji is a busy little housewife this arc. He's got so much happening. Oh my god. I'm counting on you, Dory and Broggy. You bet. Let's meet up later. We saw the story in the newspaper and came to help you escape. Sorry, I'm seeing where everyone is. Alright, so Elbaf ship goal. So Luffy's the furthest, Sanji's second furthest, Bonnie and Frankie are nearly there, and Nami and Usopp just have to jump. It said you were surrounded by the Navy. Alright, they're talking about Annie's lobby. Oh, another double spread. Oh! Sorry, he blew a horn and things happened. That's the captains. They found Straw Hat. Back to the ship. Prepare to withdraw. All we have to do is take them and leave. Don't bother attacking the battle. Oh, Elbaf is 100% next. All we have to do is take them and leave. Don't bother attacking the battleships. They don't have any treasure. No doubt about that. Damn it. An escape signal. We can't have that. I'll sound a warning of my own then. A warning not to escape. Big Boro. Yeah, I don't like any of that. What? His eyes. His scar. Sorry, Luffy. He's so silly. The island is pulsating again. Hey, are you alright, Strad? Got enough parts there? What a funny body you've got. That was a close one. He's sticking his scars back on. A color of the Supreme King Raw. Who is that guy? Some bossy guy in the world government. Brocky, are you ready? Svalin Sunshield. Oh, I love my gay giants. They're so married to me. I don't care what anyone says. I love you, gay giants. I don't care if they end up having wives. Those are like, you know what I mean? That's second. It's like the Greeks. They had wives and husbands. That's so sweet. We have much to settle with your kind. Do you even know who that is? Of course we do. He's a friend! Skill just split. Oh, they're so cool. And he must be crushed before you call him something else. Ooh, eradicated from the historical record. Oh my god. Watch out, that's gonna be poison. Oh, big fist. What's he doing? He's ignoring? What's he ignoring on? He made a sorry, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, what did he do? He picked something. Oh, he picked up a tree. And he like gnawed on it like a mouse. Like a beaver. And then he turned it into a baseball bat. Oh my god. How do you like a taste of your own poison? Oh, Gear 5 Luffy is so delightful. What does 56 mean, I wonder? Where to get the black paint? Oh, it's so Tom and Jerry. Oh. It's his Gomu Gomu. Ah, they exploded! Captains, the flames are going to block off the forest. Let's get moving. Oh, he calls them captains. You blew them to bits. Let's hurry. This won't matter. They're immortal. Oh, even Luffy knows that. I like seeing Luffy's development here, by the way. What page am I on right now? Okay, there's only 2 pages left. I'll get into that. Keep running. How can they be immortal? I don't know, but they keep coming back no matter what you do. I've never heard of any such power or race. Best to run then. Jinbe, Zoro, hurry up. Run away. I think it's faster just to run. Skedaddling. Look, in front of the ship. You're not getting on that boat, Jewelry Bonnie. Sorry, where's Sanji? He's just running? Oh, the robot. Sorry, where's the room on the monitor? Monster, talk to are you? Go away. Kizaru, show us your wounds. Let us help you. Am I wounded? Yes, deeply wounded. Then we should act fast. Just let me rest. I bet you feel bad, bitch. I bet he feels like a spineless fucking coward. I don't care. I'm sorry. Oh, I love Kizaru here for showing his humanity. But you know he feels like shit because of what he did. Because he's like, I'm just a gear in the machine. And now he's like, maybe I shouldn't have been a gear in the machine. Trying to kill a 12-year-old. I hope you feel good about yourself, Kizaru. Just kidding. No, he doesn't. This is his own fault. I cannot state that more. This is his fault. He didn't have to attack. Because it's like, you know how people are like, oh, but he would have been killed. Bonnie would have been killed. She's 12 years old. She's 12 years old. So it's like, well, are you saying it's either him or a 12-year-old little girl? Is that not the most spineless thing you've ever heard in your life? It's low-key his job, but it doesn't have to be. That's what I'm talking about. He picked this. It's not like he was forced to be a fucking Marine. It's his job. That's what he uses as an excuse. To be like, I am just a gear in the machine. That's what turns you into a mindless goddamn soldier that kills 12-year-old little girls. That's no excuse. It doesn't matter if it's his job. $20 is $20. Either way, I love this because it's showing, oh yeah, he regrets it. Good. He's realizing maybe I should not be a gear in the machine. There's just no excuse for it. But yeah, no, it's a good Kizaru moment. You like Kizaru being a gear in the machine, much more interesting. It is interesting, and now it's interesting to watch him realize he actively was a gear in the machine. Like, that's what he's doing. Again, it's an excuse. If you have a gun and pull the trigger, right? And when you pull that trigger, you say, oh, it's not me, it's my boss. You still pull that trigger. You're blaming someone else. Do you know what I mean? But that is your action. That's like blaming the other party when you've still done that. That's what he's doing. The machine is powerful, and yet we are watching a 12-year-old little girl go against the machine. A 12-year-old little girl has gone against the machine because she wants her dad back. And we're letting a 40-year-old man be excused because, oh, the machine's big. So what? It's spineless. I just don't care. He's very powerful. He's being spineless. But yeah. Are your morals more important than your obligations? That's exactly what the Marines are. Exactly. I like these Kizaru moments because this is making this debate happen. And it's what I've been saying for ages. It's why, and I'm sorry, I'm going to bring Garp into this. It's why I cannot stand when people go, oh, the Ace thing wasn't Garp's fault. He gave him a what are you talking about? Garp full well could have helped Ace. He just didn't. It's so frustrating. And now I'm seeing Kizaru do it. But because it's a 12-year-old little girl, people are going, something's wrong here. Fair enough. Fair enough, something's wrong here. I just like that. I like that this conversation is now finally happening with the Marines. Anyways. No, I do like, I cannot state how much I like Kizaru's character. I'm not being like, ew, I just hate him. Like, I like that this is happening. Again, it's like Garp. I literally do not hate Garp. I just don't understand the aggressive defense of these characters who, again, in my opinion, are showing some cowardice in, well, it's my job. Okay? Especially when we have a protagonist like Luffy who's shown, you know, you don't have to do that just because someone told you to. But yeah, I like these characters. I like Kizaru. All I'm saying is I'm enjoying that this is happening. Anyways. Sorry. Anyways. Back to, I've got like 2 panels left. Something far larger than even the giants has appeared on the island. Reporting from the northwest coast of Egghead, it's unaffected by the flames. The gargantuan creature is standing in the flames and groaning about something. Sorry, Joy Boy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what this robot is. Here's the thing about me, I don't care too much about robots, but when they look like ancient and like, not steampunk, what's the word I'm looking for here, but like mythical like this, I really, really like them. Because I've said like ages, like, I really like the robots from Castle in the Sky. I love the way they look. I even have a little guy. I'm not going to bring him down, but I got one from the Ghibli Museum. This robot looks very similar to that, and Oda's a big fan of Castle in the Sky. So I'm big excited. Yeah, like an ancient society made them. Why are they all apologizing? Yeah. What was Zanisha? Whatever, the elephant apologized as well, didn't he? Obviously some things wronged Joy Boy. Or Joy Boy died and they all thought it was their fault when it might have not been. Yeah, because Joy Boy lost. Or people forgot about Joy Boy. There's definitely something happening. Joy Boy apologized to the fishman. No, I don't think Dory and Brogy are gonna die. Because Oda, like... Listen, he's dramatic, but he definitely, like... He doesn't like ripping happiness away from people. I don't know why he'd, have the giants come back just to kill them. I don't think that's an Oda move. I don't think anyone's going to kidnap Robin. I think that's a theory that's dead in the ground. Robin's gone through her kidnapping arc. That was Water 7 and Ennie's lobby. I have full confidence. And I know I've said with Oda, I don't know. I just don't think that will happen again. I think Robin's fine. I don't think any kidnapping of Robin will undergo because I think the Straw Hats would rather die than let that happen again. If Robin even looked like she was about to be kidnapped, they'd 100% stop that from happening. And also, the last time she got kidnapped is because she was like, it's easier if I die. She's not like that anymore. Like, she's not going to just be kidnapped. Do you know what I mean? Even if that did happen. She now can prevent it herself. Joy Boy and crew likely lost to the world government. Sanji will be kidnapped instead and go berserk. Right. What I was going to say is I like seeing Sanji. I do like seeing Sanji. I like seeing Luffy's development here because I like that Luffy has learned to run away. I like that he's learned it's acceptable and okay to run away. You don't have to be the winner all the time because it was a harsh lesson he had to learn during Marineford, but he had to learn it. So seeing him saying to the giants, we just don't have time for this, we gotta go. It's similar to how he was in Whole Cake Island. Because in Whole Cake Island, he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy about that. He wanted to take on Big Mom in that moment because she was making him mad. But who was it that said to him, was it Jinbei? Was it Beige? Was it Nami? I don't remember, but was it Pedro even? Someone said to him, if we were going to take on Big Mom, we'd have the whole crew here. We're not here to do that. We're just here to get Sanji and leave. And Luffy was not happy about that. It was Nami, yep. Luffy wasn't happy about that, but he accepted it and he did it. So now we are watching him evolve again and go, this is a moment where we just can't. We can't fight right now. We got to run. And that's what he's doing. He's learned, right? We are seeing that he is learning his lesson. That sometimes running is okay and it is the answer. And something I found in my Luffy video that while researching, by the way, because as always, there's so much to look at with Luffy's. One of the things Shanks says when Luffy lost Ace, and again, he doesn't say it to Luffy, he's far away, you know, when he's going on the ship. He says stuff like, it's okay to cry, and then he says, from what I remember, it's okay to run. That's how you learn how to be a better man. So when we see Luffy do these things, we have literally been told by Shanks, this is a mature decision, not a coward decision to run to make sure everyone's safe. So when I see Luffy make these decisions of, yeah, we can't do this, I like that because it shows he's developed. So I am glad that this is not a full-out fight. Ranking One Piece women villains hottie edition when? Good question. I can't put queens against each other. But yeah, I do, Gear 5 stuff aside, all the silly hee-haws, this is a good chapter to show Luffy's maturity. It's good, these are good chapters. Ace chose not to run back then, it could also be that. Needing to be right is definitely a type of fear. Yeah, it is. We get to see Funny Plastic Boy become Funny Plastic Man. Yeah, I am so excited for everything that's happening. Like, I don't know. I have no idea about Joy Boy, right? I still, the only thing I think I know about Joy Boy is that he's not like a being that was like reincarnated into Luffy. I don't think this is a destiny thing. I think Luffy is just acting like Joy Boy, and that's making them react and go, oh, Joy Boy. But we know One Piece is about inheriting wills, and when it comes to Joy Boy, because Luffy being set on a path doesn't make sense, right? That's not who he is. I'm fully expecting Joy Boy to be just a guy, just like Roger was, and Luffy happens to mirror Joy Boy, but it has nothing to do with, oh, he's taking up the reins, he's a new Joy Boy, you know what I mean? Like, he's evolved, like, because if she said, Luffy, you are Joy Boy, he'd go, okay. He'd go, no, I'm not, I'm Luffy. That's the point, right? You could call him that, but he'd say he's Luffy. And that's essential to Luffy, you know? So that's the only thing I think I know about Luffy and Joy Boy. But I don't know. Because as always, I don't know what Oda's going to do. I have no idea what he's going to do. Joy Boy does not equal Nika. Yeah, I don't think that either. I think there's three things going on. I think Luffy is Luffy, Joy Boy was some guy like Luffy was, and Nika is the fruit itself. I think there's three different things happening. Oh yeah, I think Luffy and Joy Boy have the same personality. I think that's the most destiny we'll ever get, but that's not really destiny. That's just this guy's similar. Because Roger was similar to Luffy. By all means, if Roger ate the gum gum fruit, maybe he could have been Joy Boy. Do you know what I mean? I think that's going to be the point of it, that there can be plenty of Joy Boys in the world, but it takes a very strong heart, and some people just didn't get the fruit. No, Roger's not that similar. He's his own person, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's still Roger. They are just similar. So it's like Joy Boy is probably not going to be like Luffy, and Luffy's not going to be Joy Boy. They'll just be similar. I think Joy Boy, Roger, Luffy are just going to be three similar people. Not like each other, just similar in the way they act and the way they dream, all that kind of stuff. Because obviously this fruit requires someone with an insane sense of will and an insane sense of grit and dreams to activate, to awaken. And that's what Luffy's done. I don't know if Luffy's the first one to change the course of history, because the course of history has been changed by Roger. Roger did change the course of history. Luffy's just more active right now. There was something significant 800 years ago. There's something... The thing about the Void Century, how long was the Void Century? It was like, what, 500, 600 years? How big was the Void Century? Does anyone remember? A century? No, wasn't it bigger than that? I know it's called the Void Century, I understand. It is just 100 years? I thought there was more to it. God, fuck me. No, never mind, it is just a century. Either way, obviously whatever happened in the Void Century is going to answer a lot of questions, but the thing is, like, every decade of that century will mean something, do you know what I mean? So, because it's not just like a year, it's a century. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what anything means. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't know anything from before the Void Century either. Exactly. So that's why I was like, is it just a century? I thought it was more than that, because we don't know. I don't know what the One Piece world looked like before the Void Century. None of us do. How things were before it. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, my guy nearly fell. Oh. Zunisha older than the Void Century. So is the tree. Yeah, I don't know what Oda's gonna do. Theory makers are crazy because I don't know what they're seeing. Because I'm I'm like, I can guess things, but I can't. You know what I mean? People who have confidence about things and that will happen in One Piece are crazy to me, because I thought I had confidence, and then I didn't. I'm always half right. Like the Jinbei and Lucci thing, I was half right, but it didn't actually happen. The thing with Joy Boy is failure. Yeah, Zunisha being punished is very interesting. I also thought that. I haven't seen the recent episode. Not yet. I will when my friend is able to with me and we stream those episodes. But fair warning, guys, I'm not like, I don't hate Lucci. I'm just neutral on him. I'm not a fan. I don't think he's sexy. The thirst trap's not going to work on me because I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's Lucci. So fair warning for those who will chime in for those streams. I'm not gonna be going because I don't find him all that sexy like a lot of people do. I think he's just a guy. I will in this ep. I don't think I will. If Lucci were a woman, you'd be swooning. Yeah, but that's unfair. That is unfair to say. That is so unfair to say. Neither did most of us. That's so untrue. I know so many people who thirst for Lucci way before this episode. Look, just don't be surprised when I go, eh. I'm telling you, I am not about physicals. I'm not about physicals as much as I like Zoro's big oobies. I'm not about physicals. I'm about personality. Lucci just is not my type. I am immune to thirst traps. Unless I like the character. And even sometimes when I like the character, the thirst trap might not even be for me. So, yeah, I'm about personality. I love a woman's beautiful soul. I love a woman's beautiful brain. Stop. You're all terrible. Anyways, gosh, I'm trying to think of things that happened before. Oh, real, like, good chapters, by the way. Good chapters. Very excited for the new ones. I have no idea what's going to happen. But it feels like Egghead's going to be wrapping up soon. It feels like the second the message gets out for Vegapunk, it'll be done. And Oda's really ticking down because he went from 10 minutes to 6 minutes in 3 chapters, I believe it was. 4 chapters, maybe. That's a very short amount of time considering Oda. Do you know what I mean? I was fully expecting this 10 minutes to last like 3 volumes or something. Yeah, they're definitely going to Elbaf. They're going to be on the ship. They're 100% going to Elbaf. No, I don't think he's going to wrap up the story quickly at all. There's a difference between arcs and story, like wrapping up. Do you know what I mean? Because, God, I keep saying this. He said, yeah, I'll probably finish in One Piece. And what did he say? 3, 4, 5 years, whatever the hell it was. Egghead's taken like 2 years. There is 4 years left minimum, 100 minimum. Even then, I'd say 6 years left minimum. I'm 100% expecting another 10 years. The final act, this is the final saga, but the final act, I'm expecting that to last as long as like Wano did, which is 6 years. Like, Oda cannot help himself, and this is not a bad thing. And we do have to remember, Egghead is a, oh shit, what's the word? The starter arc? God, oh my god. My literary, it's a, setup, thank you. God, me when I make essays, huh? Egghead's a setup arc, and the setup arcs tend to be smaller than the climax arcs, right? This is a setup arc, guys. This is 100% the shortest he'll probably get for arcs right now. I have no doubt Elbaf will probably last like 4 years. I have no doubt because, again, he can't help himself, but I don't think it's a bad thing because he does deliver, like, information we need to know. So, oh my God, when people freaked out and they're like, what do you mean it's the last saga? Calm down. Calm down. This man's a liar. He's a liar. This is 10 years, not even maximum, but it's gonna go for definitely another decade. I 100% feel it. Like I said, Egghead's not even done and it's been 2 years. Yeah, too much to... Yeah, people confused arc with saga. They really did. Because there's one saga, which is pre-time skip, second saga, which is post-time skip, and now this is the third saga. Think about how long each of those sagas lasted. They lasted over 10 years each. This is 100% going to last over 10 years. I don't know why people think it won't. This is not going to stop anytime soon. I'd be shocked if it did. We've got so much more ground to cover. It was strange how much people panicked, in my opinion, over, oh my God, calm down. Oda loves his series, right? He clearly loves his series. It's, like, both a blessing and a curse. But it's why he can write the way he does. He's just very passionate about what he's writing. Things have to end, yeah, but it's not going to end anytime soon. I can certainly say that. I don't think he's getting tired at all. I think he's getting tired in terms of work, but when Oda talks about One Piece, like, listen, when an author is getting tired and they want to wrap something up, you feel it. You feel it more than anything. His art isn't him being tired. His art is him having deadlines that he needs to meet. That is very different from him wanting to wrap it up, because he's expressed many times. Oh yeah, the Naruto thing, that was said ages ago. I'm not saying Oda's being chained or anything. I'm saying he's also expressed many a time that he loves his own series. And as, like, I'm just saying, you feel so heavily when they are tired, when an artist is tired and they want to wrap it up. You feel that. You feel it with Bleach. You feel it with Naruto, right? You felt the tire, not the laziness, but you felt the exhaustion, just wanting to get it done with those two. The reason One Piece is at the height that it is because Oda, you don't feel that from him at all. I highly disagree that Oda is getting tired of his series. I just think he's just meeting deadlines faster than he needs to. The problem is the deadlines. It's not his own, want to finish the series. It's just Shonen Jump pushing him like fucking crazy, which I wish they wouldn't. I wish the way One Piece functioned was, I'd happily want a chapter a month. I'd be so happy about that. Because the chapters could even be longer if he did that. But Shonen Jump are demanding a chapter a week or 2 weeks. And that's crazy. If they didn't do that, he would not be producing the art that he's producing. It'd be different. This is not an Oda problem. This is a Shonen Jump problem. So when I hear people say, like, he's getting tired, I just have to disagree. It's not him. He clearly loves this series, because you'd feel if he wouldn't. He's so excited to tell us everything. And when he talked about Gear 5 and he said, his biggest thing was he got bored. He said, when I was making the battles, I got bored. That's why he made Gear 5. Can you not feel like the fun in Gear 5 when he makes it? Can you not feel how he's like letting his creativity out and his humor out as he writes Gear 5? That is not something an author who just wants to wrap up his series would do. This is an author who's happy to be writing. We're just reaching the end. Do you know what I mean? Because Oda feels like a workaholic. He even said when he was in the fucking hospital bed, he wanted to keep writing. I think Oda has a problem, because I have this same problem of, he wants a vacation, but when he has that vacation, he keeps thinking about what he wants to make, and then he's eager to finish his vacation so he can keep making. It's the same as me. When I go on a break, I think I just want to keep making. So it's like, I feel bad for Oda in the sense that Shonen Jump are just being very cruel. But I do not feel bad in what he's making. I don't think he's chained to One Piece. I think he's very happy to write One Piece because you feel it. The second One Piece like hits that decline, which I don't think it will, is when we will be able to know he's tired.
I have a weird theory about the Void Century and Luffy's dream. I think Luffy's dream is to sail to the sun. And I think at one point there was a civilization there. There's a lot of hints like Luffy having the sun fruit riding on the Sunny and the Sun Pirates, not to mention there being a race of people identical to the—
Oh my god, you got sniped! Anyways, the moon with tan skin and fire on their back, celestial permanent way, blah, blah. I do think it's gonna end with Luffy in space. I'm fully expecting Luffy to catapult into space. I don't know if it's going to be Luffy going to the sun. I just think it's Luffy being the sun. I think there's a big difference. I don't know why he'd want to sail into the sun. The world government censored them. He goes to the moon. I think he could throw them into the sun. I think space is going to come into it more than an L. I'm 100% expecting that. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Sailing into the sunset. Yeah, that makes more sense. Anyways, what I was saying with Oda, to wrap that up, he's tired in terms of a working sense, but he's not tired of his series. You'll feel that. You feel that. And that's why I admire his passion so much. Because this is not just a man who's writing something for the sake of, oh God, I got to finish it. You feel he's still happy with his characters and he loves them and he loves his story. That is such an amazing creator. That's a 1 in a million creator to have, to never get tired of their work. So I admire that very much, and that's why I'll stand by. No, I don't think he wants to wrap it up. I just think he needs more rests to be able to wrap it up. But yeah, every time he takes a break, I'm happy. So it's good to know that he's taking this long break. He's going to play Super Monkey Ball. Anyways, when can you expect the episode stream? You might be able to expect it soon. I don't know. I got to ask my friend if she's available. You know what? Hang on. Let me really quick ask her now to see if she wants to do it. I don't know if she's busy today. I don't know. She's not in the stream, so she might be busy. If she's not busy, we can do it. And then we'll find out. Luffy will die and the Straw Hats will go to the underworld to bring him back. Nah, that can't happen because then that removes everyone's death, like Ace's. One Piece fans are the only ones happy when we get less content. I want to say not true because I see very many One Piece fans go, no. But, you know, if One Piece fans were happy with less content, we wouldn't have leaks. Stop leaking things, please. Just wait the 3 days. That's the one thing. Stop it. I'm sick of it. Me to my dog. Oh, the break is always funny. I love seeing One Piece fans go, it's the amount of people, sorry I have to say this, the amount of people who were dogpiling Sanji over this break because he was so mean. The break does something to people that makes them hyperanalyze things and then gets them angry. I don't understand. Sanji got dogpiled for being too mean. And I was like, Sanji? Has no one been reading One Piece? They're all mean. I like when people call Sanji a dickhead, especially to Zoro, because Zoro's also kind of a dick. They're all dicks to each other. It's because they love each other. They're kind of all assholes, but in like an Italian way. It's so funny. Anyways, yeah. Hang on a minute, wait. Let me ask. We might have an episode stream, boys. Yeah, they're teenagers. Like, metaphorically. Never mind. No episode stream. We all have lives. I'm sorry. I have to stream with my friend, okay? I can't do it otherwise. Anyways, enough. Tears of the Kingdom? Shit. I cannot do Tears of the Kingdom. I've got too much work to do. Alright. That's enough. Next time you see me will be an episode stream. Actually, let me get into my box. Oop. Oh, hi guys. Next time you see me will be an episode stream. And I don't know, like, episode stream, chapter streams are going to be my main streams because I have to work to get the Luffy video out. So, it's going to be a ride. Thank you for joining, as always. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for these conversations that we have. I always love talking One Piece. Even if we all don't agree, doesn't matter. It's not that serious, guys. You don't have to agree on everything about One Piece. So I just love having these different, you know, frames of mind thrown at me. So yeah, thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in the saddle, writing, making. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you when I see you, which will probably be an episode stream whenever that is. Bye bye everyone. Bye 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 bye.